Hello everyone, and in this video I would like to introduce one Dynamo script which could model the tunnel modeling through Excel information, right? So to do that we need to have some kinds of requirements that need to be ready before we run this script. So firstly, this Dynamo script was done in Dynamo 2.112, so that it's come with the Revit 2022, so we need to have that version, and we need to have the tunnel details drawings as well. This tunnel details drawing is to create such a tunnel ring model, right? And we need to have the Excel information for tunnel alignment and this ring segment position and placement as well, right? And another thing is that it is important that we need to have the Revit family. So for this process I create two family. One is tunnel dummy family, another one is the tunnel ring set real set family, right? And lastly, we need to have the Dynamo script to run to model this tunnel modeling, right? Okay, so the first thing is that we need to have this tunnel detail drawings. Then based on this drawing, then we have to come out the tunnel ring model. This is the family that we have to create it based on this tunnel detailing drawings, right? Then second thing is that we need to have the Excel information for tunnel. This Excel information is basically about the tunnel alignment and each tunnel ring segment, each segment positions and location and their orientation as well, right? So it's include the start coordinate, ends coordinates, and its length, right? So this length will vary based on actually is around that middle, because this point to this point, this point to this point, right? They might have around 2 meters around there. Then this is the key position, and whether flip or not means that this family itself is like, one is like in reality as an engineer they went to create some kind of shape to lock each other, right? But in modeling we can't do exactly what they wanted, but we're trying to model close to what they want, right? Okay, then lastly is the rotation. Based on that rotation, then this key segment will be displaced from whether one ring will be here, another ring will be there, another ring will be somewhere. So this kind of the key segment in this ring itself, because this ring is consists of one key and another, how many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 pieces. So 9 pieces plus one key. So it's going to be like this, right? So this is the standard panel, and this is the key for that particular ring, right? Okay, so then come to the family. I created two family, but inside the informations are almost identical and almost exactly same. Only the difference is that one is dummy, just a cylinder only, and another one is the real tunnel ring set family, right? Okay, so based on the value that we given, then this key position will be rotated. So this is how we manage to come out what tunnel details want us to be, right? Okay, then lastly, this is the script that I created. The main reason the main intention is to extract the Excel information. Then from that Excel information, then we have to place the point, start point and end point for each segment, and we create the dummy tunnel first. Then after that we have to set some value for this dummy tunnel. Value means like what we mentioned earlier, that those flip or no flip, rotation value, how much, either plus or minus, that kind of information we set over here. After we create the dummy tunnel family, then we replace with the real family, right? So after we created this dummy family, because all informations are exactly same, after we created this, then we replace it to this. You might ask why I directly created to this family. Yes, we could create it, but this is the structural framing family. So sometimes if we directly place the real tunneling family, right, we might face some issues or something that we don't want it. So sometimes Revit itself also, I'm not so sure, they couldn't maybe handle it well for this complicated family into the project in a mass, right? I mean, in a mass mean we place maybe 50 or 100 this tunneling, then the family sometimes become haywire. That's why I try to simplify it, and this is why I try to create a simple family first with the information, then later on we select and change to the real family that we want, right? So this is the basics preparation that I have done. After that, then I have to go to the Revit. Then this is the file that I'm going to use, so that these two family, one is dummy, one is the ring set family. These two family must be loaded, right? Then another thing is that Excel file must be ready. So this is the Excel file that I have it, so this one must be ready. So in this project they have 1,759 segment going to place. If you place it in manually, right, it would be taking time, and according to this rotations and flip, no flip, that information, right, will take a lot of time, right? So for us, we let Dynamo to extract this information, and we have to create based on this information in the Revit, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we have to close it. We have to close this Excel as well, right? Then we are going to open the Dynamo player, and we have to look for this create tunnel through Excel Dynamo Script. Then we have to go to the edit imports, and first we have to select the Excel file that I created, that I received. Basically, when we receive the Excel information, is not that much clear, but we have to simplify it, because sometimes Excel file is too much complicated, then it's much more difficult. So we better simplify the Excel file, something like that, right? Then we have to use that Excel file. Select this, and we have to select the dummy family first, right? So start segment started from 1, and actually we have 1,759 segment, but for this presentation I'm going to go with the 50 first, right? Start from 1 to 50, right? Then our reference level is going to be 0, level 0. Then we are going to run the script. After we run the script, then we can see that the dummy tunnel family already been replaced, already been created. When you look at it, you can see that from ring 1 all the way to ring 50, right, it's come with the the correct information. If whether correct or not, we have to go back to Excel file and check it out. Right, so come to here, we will see it. Okay, so now from 1, so this information you won't be seen here because already been placed based on this coordinate, right? So it's not a problem. The thing is, we have to look for this what we call it, flip, no flip, this kind of thing have to check. So over here you see that the flip, no flip, and the degree that we want it in the Excel one, whether reflect over here or not. If everything is settled, then we have to go back to 3D, and this is where we are going to change, right? So I'm going to select a few only, right? Then replace with the real tunnel ring set. Have to take time a bit. Even we change a few family, also takes some time. So if we change 1000 over family in one go, would take time a lot, right? Even give the number from ring 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that, right? Okay, so it's something like that. So we are going to change to a few as well. For example, here, change it. So we can see that over here the key parts of the ring is placed based on the Excel information. One will be there, one will be here, right? Okay, so now lastly this one, so I'm trying to select like this and replace it. So to do this task, the important one is the family. The family must be correct. Family must follow based on the information that we type it in. If not, then will be quite difficult. Okay, so here we go. We can see that, right? So go to the tunnel list. There we will see that we have the ring 1 all the way to ring 50, and ring type is whether left or right will be displayed over here, and left will be no flip, right will be flip, something like that. So, and this is the ring location, ring rotation, right? Yeah. So now we have one ring from ring 1 to ring 50. Now what we're going to do is we save this one first, and we are going to create the another 50, for example. So in this case I will create maybe another 10 only. Okay, let it run. Then we have to come over here. This time we have to start from 51 to maybe 70, for example, right? Then same information, so leave it there with, then we will run it again. So actually this tunnel is starting from here all the way, they're going to go in this way, right? So now we have created another 20, right? Select this, right click and select instant off and change to reset. Okay, sorry, this one. So this is how we could create the Dynamo family through Excel information by using Dynamo. So it's much more easier than manually place and rotate and change it, right? Okay, so yeah. Okay, something like that. Then when we come to the tunnel schedule, then we will see it from ring 1 all the way to ring 70. So each and every ring has a marking. So from here, when you select, then this mark will be ring 1 all the way to ring 70. So this one will be 70, right? So after that, make sure to save it and use it for further like documentations or anything that we want it to be, right? Okay, so that's all for this video, and thanks for watching, and see you in next video. Bye bye.